Well, howdy there, everyone. It's Saturday, sometime in late September 2022. And yeah, I decided it was bike repair day. I've been out here working on our bikes because my 13-year-old has been wanting to go out and ride bikes more. And we only had one that was working, and I have like four bikes here. So I patched up some tires, got some things oiled up, and derailleurs fixed, and brakes fixed, and we went on a little ride. And while we were out, we stopped at this, what they call a little library. I know in a lot of places you probably couldn't even have one of these because it'd just be destroyed by vandals or something. And I'm sure that I'm surprised that for the last couple of years, this started right before COVID, they started putting up these a little library, which is just a box people were building about, maybe, 2.5 feet tall by like a foot and a half wide, with a plexiglass door with a wooden frame sitting on a post. There's one by the school, there's another one up the street by the park, and people are able to drop off their books that they don't want anymore. And you can stop by and look through the plexiglass and see if there's any you like and take one. And so sometimes I'll find an interesting book in there. And I was like, let's stop and take a look. I just felt like something was drawing me to stop there. And when I did, the books all sucked. I haven't read a lot lately anyway, and I've got a lot to catch up on. But there's two puzzles in there. And I don't recall what the other one was, but I only took one because I was on my bike and I had to carry it, without a bag. But I saw there it was a Guild picture puzzle. And this is obviously vintage, you can tell, but it's a picture of Mount Hood, my local mountain. And I just thought it was worth carrying home. And I looked on the side, and what it says is it says title, Mount Hood, Oregon, Series WW. Each series has 6 different puzzles. New series and pictures always available. So it's 304, it says interlocking pieces, making picture size 18 by 15 and a half inches. And this says on the back, this is pretty cool. It says Esther Rasmussen, 1968. And then it says worked June 4th, 1968. And then it's got a couple names of family members, I assume, that had solved the puzzle. And I was like, okay, I'm sold. So I opened it up and I looked inside, and instead of finding a bunch of broken up moldy pieces, they were all in perfect shape. Now, most people would not take a jigsaw puzzle home. Pardon you, it's not a jigsaw puzzle, but we'll get to that. Most people wouldn't take one home with even 304 pieces because you have to count them and make sure they're all there. Well, I did. It only took me a few minutes, and every piece is there. And I was like, that's great. Somebody really took care of their puzzles. And when I started looking at the pieces, here's the fascinating part. They're not what you would expect. They'll have some pieces that look like somewhat like standard jigsaw pieces. But then there's really tiny pieces and strange squared off edge pieces like this. And a lot of them have points on them, see? Like sharp edges, like almost looking like teeth. So this is, a very unique type of puzzle. I don't see them like this anymore. But I thought it was cool, and I thought it would be cool to share. And as I was telling my sons, I love that. God, it even smells like old stuff. I love that picture. It's just focused on the foreground of just the flowers, and the background's blurry. It really resonates with those older photos, and reminds me, in the modern day, everyone's trying to capture everything in field at once, and I guess that's a good metaphor for a lot of things. At any rate, just wanted to share that puzzle, and that's all. Bye.